First thing we're going to look at is the file structure for the frames, the wall art. Okay, you have 4 different folders here. You'll have the all layers, which will be the complete file. So for bigger bigger laser cutters that have bigger beds, this may be the one you want to use. You can also use this in your other software for smaller beds, but you'll have to manage each one of those different frames separately. So we'll take a look at this in a moment, but this is your completed file with all 3 layers: the bottom layer, the middle layer, and the top layer of the art. And so each one of these folders will have each layer single layer for the wall art. So the bottom layer here, this will have the Lightburn file and the SVG just for the bottom layer of the wall art, which is basically the back. And it'll have the keyhole design for the screw to kind of fit through and then lock into. The middle layer, you're going to have some options here. So the middle layer with the solid, basically that'll be just a solid background for your line art. So say that you just want a solid background, you would use one of these files. If you have Lightburn, you can use the Lightburn file or import the SVG into your software, and this would be the solid middle layer. And then this has the slats. They're laid out vertically, but you can orientate the slats horizontally if you like. So the only difference between the slats and the solid is that your background for your art will either be a solid piece or have the slat design. And then your top layer will be the outer frame and also have your artwork inside of it that's going to be cut out. So it more efficiently cuts out the wood, so your design is cut out within the frame itself. So that is an explanation of how all the different art, this is the jazz, but each art piece is going to be the same. It's going to be the same kind of layout with the all layers being everything in one, and then your bottom, middle, and top layers broken out separately. And then if there's alternative designs, they will be in each one of these folders depending on which layer it is. So again, like the middle layer in this instance had 2 different design options. It had a solid background and a slat. And so that could also be true for the top layer where there's multiple artwork designs. In this case, it's just the one, but it could be where there's multiple. So that's how we have it broken out, and hopefully this helps for the file section.